guys, Jay here with another story for the 13 Days of Halloween by Nightmare Nocturne. If you're new, be sure to click subscribe and the bell icon. So today's story is one of my personal stories that happened in a house that I lived in several years ago. So the house is a split level, and my husband and I lived in the basement and the kids all were upstairs. And probably the biggest thing that we saw almost all the time was a shadow person. And it would be hanging out as you come up the stairs. It would be in our dining room, and it wasn't like to either side, like you didn't see it out of the corner of your eye. It was dead center, and it wasn't one of those like trick of the light things, like when you blinked it was gone. It would stay there, which was super creepy and caught people off guard all the time, even me. And I knew it was there and knew to be prepared for it. As I came up the stairs, it was still there. It never did anything, it just stood there, but it was super weird. And then one of the other things that we would hear would be footsteps coming down the hallway upstairs and then around through the dining room and then into the kitchen. And if you went looking, there was nobody there. And it wasn't like any critter noises, like we didn't have mice in the house. It wasn't floorboards settling, it was definite footsteps, which was unnerving to say the least. Now, we went through a phase of really strange activity, like cabinet doors opening on their own. And because we had small kids at the time, we had this like big industrial latch in our bathroom cabinets to keep kids out of, like makeup and hydrogen peroxide and Band-Aids and whatever. And I can remember, taking kids into the bathroom for a bathroom break because they were super little and learning how to do that. And everything being closed up, washing hands, taking them back to the backyard to play. And somebody ended up needing a Band-Aid, so I had to go back inside just a few minutes later and get a Band-Aid, and that latched cabinet door was unlatched and wide open. And at that point, it was just me and the little kids home alone. There weren't any other adults in the house, and nobody would have been in the bathroom because everybody was outside with me. That same night, when I was in the kitchen after my husband got home, we were, talking about what to make for dinner and, how the kids' day was and whatever. And I was leaning up against the countertop, and next to me, the dishwasher door, violently fell open. And it had been latched and whatever, it wasn't, nobody had been in it, because again, before my husband got home, I was the only one there with the kids, and we were all outside. So we still have no explanation for that. And after we moved out of the house, my parents lived there, and they still had crazy things happening. Like they would hear footsteps and weird noises and smells, and random cold spots that weren't by doors or windows. All in all, it was kind of a creepy house. Nothing bad ever happened or anything, but it was always super unnerving to be there. And when my partner in crime, Minder, would come over, she didn't want to hang out in my basement at all. Like, it gave her super creeped out vibes. So, what do you guys think? Do you think it was my imagination? Do you think something was happening? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, sleep tight, little monsters.